There's been a significant amount of information provided to us related to child being accessed,
Right, sir.
Specifically from your home Wi-Fi. Where were you talking to him?
Believe on Roblox.
Just one?
I think it was like multiple.
When the gaming platform Roblox flags a user for deeply disturbing content, investigators trace the account to a 17-year-old whose activity was only the first move in a larger scheme. In the chat logs, they find explicit conversations with children, each one pointing to a predator who's been operating undetected for far longer than anyone could imagine.
How often were you having these conversations?
Probably about like 4 to 5. Almost every day. I really didn't keep count.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On April 16, 2025, Marion County Sheriff's deputies and the Ocala Police Department SWAT team combine efforts to serve a search warrant at a Florida home.
Based upon the facts set forth in the affidavit, I find there is probable cause to believe that the following laws have been violated. Possession of child.
The suspected perpetrator is 17-year-old Christian Edward Scriven, who's placed in the back of a patrol car with his brother.
Hopefully we aren't going to jail. I don't think you will. Huh? I don't think you will. Or you. I probably will. I'll ride with them. Love you. Love you too, Dominic.
While his brother Dominic is not questioned about the case due to his intellectual disabilities, Christian and his father are each interviewed separately in recorded sessions with a detective from the Internet Crimes Unit and a Homeland Security investigator.
There's been a significant amount of information provided to us related to child being accessed,
Right, sir.
Specifically from your home Wi-Fi.
If one of your kids was to be involved, who you take it with you?
Christian. Dominic, no. Christian, yes. Because he's done it in the past, he's going to do it now, if he's going to do it.
Though they spare the details to Christian's father, what they're about to uncover is even more serious than accessing explicit materials of children and involves a disturbing and calculated pattern of predatory behavior. Before confronting Christian with what they know, they read his Miranda rights.
You understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're 17 and a half years old, so when you say you understand them, I'll believe you. Having those rights in mind, are you okay talking with me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When did you get your phone?
Sometime last year. My dad gave it to me because I've been doing good in school.
What kind of games do you play on your phone?
Roblox, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, card games mainly.
Okay. Why do you think I'd be asking that?
Because something happened, if I'm not mistaken.
In February 2025, Roblox reported Christian's chat logs to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Roblox is an online gaming platform where users, primarily children under 16, create and join games known as experiences while playing as customizable avatars. Christian regularly entered these experiences under the username Lost Shadow.
Where'd that come from?
A name that I thought of.
Okay.
I don't really remember. I just thought about it. It popped in my head.
Yeah, it seems kind of foreboding, just like when you Lost Shadow, just ooh,
No, like I'm like a Sonic type fan. So I think that's
Oh,
why.
okay. So it's Shadow from
Yeah,
Sonic the
I
Hedgehog.
think so.
Okay, that makes sense to me. What do you think happened? You said you think something happened.
I was talking to a kid, but I really didn't know if it was like somebody who was under my age, and some things have been said, and it led to that right now.
Okay. Where were you talking to him?
I believe on Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Just one?
I think it was like multiple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what'd you guys talk about?
Like pictures and all that.
Mm-hmm. And so you talked about pictures. When we say pictures, what do we mean by
Like-
pictures?
Dirty pictures, I
Mhm.
believe.
Okay.
So
Were they all your age?
they said they were. Well, not all of them, but some of them said like 15, 17, like around that age.
In one conversation reported by Roblox, Christian tells a child with an undisclosed age that he is 15 years old and asks unsettling age-inappropriate questions.
When you lied about your age, what age would you say?
Like either a year above them, or if like a year or two above them.
Just in a sense, so they would be comfortable type deal. So if they say they were 13, you say, "Oh, I'm 14."
Or 15, yes sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
What if they said 10?
I think I said only a few, like about like 12 or so,
Mhm.
but other than that, I probably skipped.
So it will be safe to assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, that basically you wanted to continue that conversation. So you don't want to scare them with this age. So you put yourself at a lower age, so they will continue talking.
Something like that, sir.
When the child doesn't share her own phone number, Christian gives his instead. Since Roblox prohibits the sharing of phone numbers, Christian tricks the filter by sharing it a few digits at a time and instructs the child to text him.
You share a bedroom with your brother.
Yes, sir.
Is your brother like messing around on Roblox too,
No.
or does he use your devices?
No, sir.
Does anyone use your devices?
No, but my dad goes through my phone. If I'm not mistaken, when I'm not here.
When's the last time you went through his phone?
It's been about 3 months.
Did you find anything?
No.
Okay.
It's just I find numbers in there that are not in his contact. And I ask him about it, and he says, "Oh, that's my friend."
While the platform blocks users from sending or receiving photos, a deeper concern persists as individuals continue to lure children away from the platform, where safety features can't protect them.
You can't send pictures through Roblox, right?
No.
So
You
how
can't.
how do the pictures get sent?
Either like through Discord or my phone number.
Discord is a communication platform that allows users to create servers where they can chat via text, voice, or video.
How you end up in Discord? Did somebody like tell you, "Hey, open a Discord so we can talk here"? How'd that happen?
No, I went to it myself.
Are you part of any communities that talk about that
Like-
process?
Like, what do you mean by communities?
Just groups of people speaking on social media or over text, or
No, sir.
No.
I don't think so.
so you don't belong to any Discord servers where people talk about that?
No, Discord service, yeah, I was.
There's some pretty tight-knit communities, right? A lot of them are interconnected. A lot of them, people who are lower up in one server will start their own server.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the general premise was behind the group? Was it like a grooming? You talk about grooming kids on
No.
Roblox, or
No, sir.
okay, what was it then
Like on Roblox or on Discord?
on Discord?
No, it wasn't anything about kids. It was just like dirty pictures or videos, whatever.
While Christian admits to moving conversations from Roblox to Discord to speak in private and ask for photos, what investigators are about to reveal is even more horrifying.
Did you ever ask somebody for specific pictures?
Like of what they look like.
Okay, so you never said like, "Send me a picture of a little girl," or "Send me a
Oh,
picture of."
No, sir.
What about do you ever tell anybody to do anything with other people?
Like tell them to do something to somebody else. I don't know, sir.
I think you know. I think you know what I'm talking about. Well, there's a conversation that I was provided because it rose to a level of concern that was pretty high, where you and another user were talking about their siblings.
In one deeply disturbing exchange with a young girl on Roblox, Christian issues explicit instructions describing in detail what he wants the girl to do to their younger male sibling and demands video evidence. Christian admits to detectives that the sibling was possibly as young as 8 years old.
I mean, what do you think the consequences of that are?
I could possibly, like, get arrested.
No, I just mean, like, what do you think that's going to do to that little kid that you're having him do stuff with?
Negative impact of.
Yeah. I think that's fair to say. Why did you ask them to make those videos?
I guess to mainly see if they were like telling the truth or whatever. I think that was my main reason.
How much of that is going to be on your phone?
None.
None?
If I'm not mistaken, none, sir.
Okay, so what happened to it?
Most of the dirty pictures that I got were either deleted or they deleted them.
Despite the graphic nature of his messages, Christian appears not to grasp the gravity of his actions.
I wasn't trying to do anything bad. I think I was just like.
I mean, Christian, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that that's believable or fair for you to claim that you weren't trying to do something bad. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be condescending, but I think it's important we are clear here that is a lie. Is it fair to say?
I mean, yes, sir.
And are we going to find you speaking with any kids on your phone currently?
No, sir.
No. When did it stop?
Like I think it was like a few days ago, a week ago, something like that.
And what made you remove all those conversations?
Like Discord.
Or just what made you stop? Server get banned or wiped or?
On Roblox, my main account did get banned.
Okay.
And I've been getting like warnings.
Though Roblox did shut down his account, Christian simply made a new one.
And you're saying on this new account you did not try to talk with any kids?
On this new account? No, I did, sir.
As the conversation turns to how many children Christian may have targeted, the scale becomes overwhelming.
From the content that you received, like for real, how many of them were like young girls that you know I shouldn't have done this?
A few.
And when we say a few, we're talking more than 5.
If I'm not mistaken, yes, sir.
So since this kind of like constant thing you were doing, are we talking about numbers above 20?
Yes, sir.
The number above 50?
No.
So we're more in the ballpark of 30?
Oh, yes, sir.
But they'll soon learn the staggering truth that the real number may be exponentially greater. For now, Christian shares his perspective on the entire situation, admitting the outcome was not what he imagined.
I understand it's wrong, and I thought since I was like still a minor, I thought it wasn't gonna be like I wasn't gonna have I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't know it was gonna like lead to this.
Well, did you think when you turned 18 in a few months that you would stop?
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna stop eventually because it was a habit, But
Have you tried to stop before?
Yes, sir.
And trying to stop before, do you believe you would have stopped?
Like I would have, but something like inside me just like kicked in and maybe wanted to do it again.
Mm-hmm. Don't you think that may have happened when you turned 18 as well?
No, sir.
You think
Because I know when I turn 18 that if I do something like that, I could be in bigger trouble.
But you think a 17-year-old, it's fine to exploit 10-year-old children?
No,
And I'm not, again, I'm not trying to be condescending,
I
but
know.
that's what you're telling me.
but I understand where you're coming from, and no, I wasn't.
You understand that what you're describing is an addiction.
Yes, sir.
So you might tell us right now that, oh, I'm 18, I'm gonna stop. That wasn't gonna stop,
Yeah.
brother.
I understand.
I'm sorry to tell you that wasn't gonna stop. It's gonna escalate. This is the problem.
But that's why I was trying to like stop once in a while.
By his own admission, Christian is well aware that his age may have an impact on the justice he'll face for his actions, and has his own opinion for what should happen to him now.
Am I actually getting arrested?
What do you think should happen in a situation like this?
Honestly, my truthful opinion, like I shouldn't go to like jail.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for my actions that I've done, I think I should like know what it's like to like go to jail. You guys have any water?
I got water. It's not cold, but you can have some.
That's fine. I know if you guys have like an age for like under 18 or something, you go to a, what is it called again?
The Department of Juvenile Justice?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should be punished for my actions and learn from my mistakes and never to make it again.
Okay.
Christian, however, may not get his way. While he did spend the night in the Juvenile Justice Department, the following day investigators returned to confront him with shocking new evidence. Just hours before the search warrant, he was in fact talking to another child, despite earlier claiming he had stopped.
I noticed there was a conversation with a girl yesterday with like a 406 number on your phone.
406 number, I was, but I don't remember who it was, sir.
Would you have continued talking with her today, you think?
No,
What made you stop talking with her?
just lost interest or something like that, sir.
Like she wasn't showing her face?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Do you know how old she was?
I'm like, I believe 14 or 15. I do want to say something.
Yeah.
I know it's on there, but I forgot to tell you that I have 2 girls on there on Discord.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like you have them. You have one of them labeled a certain way on your bio.
Oh yeah, because she we were talking and she wanted to like be with me or whatever.
Christian's Discord profile reads, "I'm married by someone who I care about and love the most. She's very special to me, and I'm happy to have her in my life." According to the police report, his phone had no contacts or messages retained beyond immediate family and the children he was currently trying to exploit.
When did you start talking to her?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, yesterday.
And
Yesterday.
oh, just yesterday. Why say you're married?
Because she put hers as that, and I just wanted to like
Where did you meet her? Was it on Discord?
Roblox.
Okay. And then what about the other girl? Did you meet her?
But
The other girl that's on there.
same thing.
Okay. How old is she?
Like the same age. So
How old do they think you are?
I told him I was 17.
Okay.
I told both.
Okay. Did you send pictures of yourself?
To show my identity, like who I am. Yeah.
Did they send pictures of themselves?
Yes, sir.
Are they clothes pictures? Or
No,
something different?
just like face pictures.
Okay.
Show them. But
Okay.
the other one, no, she sent me outfit pictures or whatever.
Did you guys talk about, anything well at all?
I asked for like content like that, but not like videos. Well, I asked for a little bit of videos, but pictures, and she said she wasn't comfortable with that because of her past relationship, and I respected that.
When asked once more about the number of victims, it becomes immediately clear that the number of children Christian was able to reach and exploit is far beyond what anyone could have imagined.
How many, a day of these people would you talk to? Because, seeing that you have the 2 on the Discord and you have the 1 just from yesterday, and then there's a lot in the deleteds, but it looks like it's quite a few. I mean, how often were you having these conversations?
Probably about like 4 to 5, almost every day.
Okay, 4 or 5 almost every day for the past year.
Almost, yes, sir.
Okay, so probably a little bit more than 50 then.
I really didn't keep count, so probably.
The investigation uncovered conversations with children in 20 different states and multiple countries, and while attempts were made to reach potential victims, some couldn't be contacted. On April 28, 2025, 17-year-old Christian Edward Scribbin was formally charged as an adult. He was later booked into the Marion County Jail, where he remains held without bond. He entered a plea of not guilty. The case is ongoing, with a pre-trial conference scheduled for September 9, 2025. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
People with ADHD experience burnout more quickly than neurotypical people. Let me explain why. This cup is an ADHD person and this cup is a neurotypical person. The level of sugar in each cup represents their energy levels. In the morning, the neurotypical person will wake up, check their emails, get ready and leave for work. This takes minimal effort for them. An ADHD person will wake up, become overwhelmed by their inbox, get decision paralysis over what to wear, probably forget where they left their car keys, leave the house in a fluster, anxiously thinking about how they're going to explain to their boss why they're late again. When the neurotypical person arrives at work, they'll say hi to their colleagues, sit at their desk and casually complete tasks in order of priority and importance. The ADHD person will arrive at work, sit in their car for 10 minutes preparing their alter ego for the incoming social interactions. They'll spend the day forcing eye contact and thinking if that thing they said in the 10 a.m. meeting sounded stupid. They'll have a constant nagging worry of whether or not they locked their front door. They'll sit at their desk and people with ADHD experience burnout.
of all times into microtonal art. Let's start with Can't Stop. We were the weird ones all along. And there is something I must address from reading all your comments. Last time I read
This is Paris Hilton. Beautiful, right? Well, this is how the guys over at South Park are.
Hey everyone! I did a whole lot of partying last night with a lot of different guys.
Quite a difference. Obviously, Paris wasn't happy, but she wasn't the only one who got mad. Right, today we're gonna go over 12 celebrities whose egos were completely destroyed by their appearance on South Park and how they reacted.
And the previews like it'd be okay. The way they portrayed the show, it was kind of trashy.
Yeah, more on that to come. Let's start with the episode Go God Go, where Mrs. Garrison refuses to teach evolution to the kids, so Richard Dawkins has to step in. Upset that she's been replaced, Garrison tries to sabotage Dawkins' class. Things only get worse when Dawkins reveals he doesn't believe in hell, being an atheist and all. Mrs. G tells Dawkins that she's not a monkey, and things escalate fast.
I'm a monkey! Principal Victoria, I was simply trying to make a point to Mr. Dawkins.
Garrison is so close to being fired, but Dawkins steps in and says she's just passionate about her beliefs. Things get even crazier when Dawkins invites Garrison on a date after finding her attractive. Famous atheist reacted when he saw himself on South Park. Well, in a Reddit thread, he said that he's constantly asked about his South Park appearance, going on to say, and I quote, "I'm buggered if I like being portrayed as a cartoon character buggering a bald transvestite." Mrs. Garrison is trans, but we can see the point he's making. He didn't like his fictional girlfriend. He went on to say that he wouldn't have minded if it had been done to make a serious point. I don't think he watches much of South Park. The episode Fish Sticks has gone down in South Park history as it poked fun at Kanye West at a time when the whole world was watching him go off the deep end. The episode starts with Jimmy writing jokes for comedy routine, but he accidentally stumbles into the best gag ever when Cartman asks if he has any snacks.
You like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Yeah? Well, what are you, Eric? A gay fish? Fish? Oh, dude, that's funny as
The joke becomes a hit, so much so that comedian Carlos Mencia, who's been criticized for stealing jokes throughout his whole career, starts using the fish sticks gag. Unfortunately for him, people start using the joke on Kanye West, who doesn't get it.
There are a lot of people out there making up rumors about me that are malicious and untrue. I'm going to prove I am not a fish. Because I am a genius, I have ascertained that fish have gills.
This leads Kanye to kidnap Mencia, as his henchmen believe he started the rumor.
Not funny, I steal jokes, my don't work. I got to piss in a plastic bag. I ain't gonna hurt you. I pay people to do that for me.
Ouch, now that's harsh. But what comes next is even more brutal.
I love fish sticks. I love putting fish sticks in my mouth. You're a gay fish, man.
Who would have thought an innocent joke about battered fish pieces could go so far? Mencia was later asked on Vlad TV how he felt about being accused of stealing jokes and, you know, the whole Kanye beating him to death thing. At first he found it funny and was even annoyed that they didn't ask him to voice the character, but then he said this.
What I didn't realize was the emotional, visceral reaction to all this from people. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, others felt more strongly about the parody than he did, but it still had a negative effect since the narrative that he stole jokes got fueled even more by the episode. Unsurprisingly, Kanye didn't have the best reaction either.
Everywhere I go, people's pants smaller than mine. And I'm the one who, you eat fish because I have skinny jeans on.
And the ironic thing is, I really don't think he understands the joke in real life either. Kanye decided to use his music to bite back at the South Park team.
Make them say because the game's so pimpish. A South Park writer with a fish stick.
Interesting choice of weapon there, Yi. You think he would have let the whole saga end there, but nope, he continued to mention it in later tracks, including a leaked version of Life of the Party.
South Park had jokes about fish sticks. They the whole team could kiss this.
So I think it's fair to say South Park is living rent-free in Kanye's head, unlike the punchline of the joke, which he still don't get. While Kanye might not have gotten the gag about him, Paris Hilton certainly did about her, but she really didn't find it all that funny either. In the episode Stupid Spoiled Video Playset, the South Park team took shots at celebrity culture, and they definitely didn't go easy on Hilton.
Hey everyone! I did a whole lot of partying last night with a lot of different guys.
Ugh, something tells me that isn't her breakfast yogurt coming up. Oh man. All the girls in